Welcome back to another HodgePodge Sunday. If you guys missed the live stream, I'm going to put a card right here for you to go up and watch that live stream, basically getting through 4 of the pay for plays, because we are trying to get through the plethora, yes, I say plethora of HodgePodge plays that we had, or pay for plays that we had the last couple of weeks. And after this video, we are going to be finished with that section of pay for plays, and we are open for a whole new section of pay for plays if you guys still want that. So, as you can see how you want to get your song reacted to. Lately, we've had a bunch of new people coming onto the channel because of the HodgePodges. They're getting lost within the hour videos of new songs that people are requesting. It's been a fun ride, and I'm loving it, and I'm just going to keep riding this train as long as you guys are interested in hearing these songs. I feel like we're building a nice little community of people. I'm starting to know you guys and what you like, as well as you guys knowing what I like. So it's been pretty interesting and enjoyable. So we're going to continue on with that. We have about 5 songs today to get through. And this will be coming out on Monday night, of course. The live stream was done this morning. And I took a lunch break, and my ears are already perked up to hear these new songs. So the first one we're going to be listening to is coming to you from Jappy. And the song, I think, is called Judas Unrepentant. Is that correct? Judas Unrepentant. Big. Here, let me check and see what it says. It says Big Train, I think, is the song. And the band is Judas Unrepentant. Or it's the other way around. I don't know for sure. So let's get to it, Jappy. Let's see with the new band if you can hit the mark. Okay. That bass line is already sick. Ooh. Oh, I thought I was transitioning. I like this. It's got like a groove to it, but it's... Wow. I like his voice too. And I like how the harmony is like more in the background. It's not equal to his voice. It's like back there in the mix. Gives a different feeling. This reminds me of my friend Tony. Dude, this totally sounds like... Tony, if you're watching this reminds me of Keywise. I feel like that's Nick playing guitar. Totally. And I like it. It's like poppy, but not. Jappy, good choice. Tony, that would be you in the background doing that harmony. Ooh, I like that effect. Ooh, I like how that kept going. feel that doing that. It's going to hit that note. Nice transition there. Definitely better than a lot of the transitions from this morning's HodgePodge live stream. It's almost like, especially at the beginning, it was like that carnival sound, like the Neil Morse kind of sound, but it's not as carnival-y. It's more groovy than carnival-y, so it like actually makes it more enjoyable to listen to for me. So this is like a good slow burn mix up right here. See, that's carnival-y.
So he confesses, then he's arrested, charging with conspiracy to defraud. Here's a chief smoking and breathing in fumes from restoration. The stress of the court case has taken its toll.
I like this.
His trial was halted due to
Back to the beginning.
so now we can all buy real genuine fakes.
Yes.
That's posthumous fame.
Knew that note was going to come at some point. Judas repents. Cool little fill there. All right, so Jappy. Definitely a good song there. I give that one 2 thumbs up. I was trying purposefully not to talk too much because there was a comment in the live stream, and I also felt it during the live stream that I was talking a little bit too much, which also the mix was pretty bad on the live stream. So that made it even worse because when I would talk, it was like way louder than the music. Whereas with the editing like this, I can kind of like lower my voice and heighten the music. So I was trying not to talk too much in between because I think doing a reaction channel and doing reactions to song, there is a happy medium of not talking enough. Like if you just sit there and listen to the whole song and don't say anything, I don't like that. But I also don't like you talking through the whole song either. It is a reaction channel, so you're reacting to the song, think that there should be talking, but there's some times where I find myself going, okay, I'm talking too much in the middle of the song. So I felt that a little bit this morning, so I tried to back off a little bit on that. But as far as what I thought, I think I said this to you guys are probably lost. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? But the 2 kids that I've talked about in other other videos that I basically got into music with were Nick and Tony. And Tony was the drummer and Nick was the guitar player. And I was a nobody, and I just started learning from them. And there's other videos of us playing. I'll put another card up here for you to go watch us doing our Yet Say Jam cover in high school. And yeah, you can make of it what you will. But if you haven't seen that, go check it out. And yeah, after I graduated, we all went our separate ways. Nick went to school of Berkeley School of Music. Tony went to Capital, as well as I think Butler. He went to Butler. And I think after our freshman year, we came back together during the freshman year Christmas break. When we came back, we wrote a song within a couple of days together as the old band. But then like several years into college, after college, they kind of got into various bands and stuff like that. And there was one band that they actually got back in together as a guitar and drummer. I think Tony was playing bass at that point, and they were in this band called Keywise, which is what I said in the reaction. And it sounded exactly like that band to me, like it has a lot of similarities to what I remember them sounding like. And I think they even put out like a mini album or something like that. Now this band, in my opinion, is obviously way more polished than what they were, but the kind of genre and take and push of the song was very similar to their band. So that's why I was making those comments. So Tony and Nick, if you're watching this, do you agree that this sounds like Keywise, or you guys sounded similar to this? Because it had that kind of feel. On another note, I said it in the reaction, is that there was like, it's got a groove to it, but it's poppy and like on that border of carnival-y, like Neil Moore's carnival-y and even Way Haken carnival-y. But it wasn't too bad. Like in my opinion, it didn't go into that realm too much. And it had enough groove to keep it kind of in that poppy, groovy feel more than it was in the poppy carnival stuff. Because if it's in the poppy carnival stuff, I'm probably not going to like it as much. It sounds a little too cheesy for me. And this was like bordering on that cheesy line, but it kept the groove enough. And I liked that engineering choice that they made where the harmony is not on the same level as the main singer, that he was distinctly in the background, like deep back, but you could still hear it enough that it kind of made a cool effect in the song. So definitely like that one, Jappy. Good job. Let's move on to the next one.
If Shakespeare himself be erased from his grave, there'd be no words for the emptiness I feel.
Yes, definitely Wuthering Heights. Sasha's gonna love it. Coming to you from Colin. Yeah, sounds very much like Through the Fire and Flames. Again, they're both the same genre. I do think this is better than that. Ooh, I like that.
I read the church bells high on the hill, but no one came. Your time kept turning images, but my camera is blind, and the songs that I reach for.
Man, these guys definitely have great harmonies.
Is this pain in vain that I feel, or is real? I'm making this passion with passion. I don't know. I'm a desperate poet, lost for words, and I know it. My ink is dry, though I try, still my words will not fly. I'm a desperate poet, and I know that I owe it to you to deliver the goods, and I would if I could. But this tune that I'm destroying shows there's nothing more annoying than a desperate poet, so it seems.
Carnival-y. Back to heavy. It's fucking awesome.
I sign my name in blood, but it's not binding. I turn every stone, but I'm not finding anything. My pen should be on fire, but it's not igniting. Ready for war, I don't know what I'm fighting for. This is wordsmith words, this other is it all just pages from a phrase book. Who took their words out of my mouth? I'm a desperate poet, not for words, and I know it.
Okay, I particularly don't like the way the lyrics are being read. It's that lazy stuff of this, like, trying to fit in as many words into the phrase as possible, into the measure. Jeez. It's fast double bass. Nice. I guess he was picking there, he wasn't hammering. I could even add in my own harmony. Oh, nice little break.
I would sing of the loves that we all once knew and the ones that we ended up with. Of the memories that you've buried so deep in the past, you start to wonder if they're only a myth. I would sing of the strong and all of the wrong that they brought for the weak of the will. Of those who have nothing.
I like this part better than the first part.
To hold on to when the night's growing chill. I would sing of the fall.
Yeah, it's got more feels to it. The guitar's the background. I don't think people are paying attention to, but unless you're a guitar player. That was fucking sick. Nice. Very classical right here. Like that, is that a flanger? Like a flanger sound?
Flame of creation, all but dead. Still it burns, however lightly. Would that I could see it burst again into a fire, shining brightly.
Dude, I'm telling you, their artwork in the background is gorgeous.
I'm a desperate poet, lost for words and I know it. I'm a desperate poet and I know that I owe it to you to deliver the goods. I'm a desperate poet, lost for words and I know it. My ink is dry, oh I cry till my words will not fly. I'm a desperate poet and I know that I owe it to you to deliver the goods, and I would if I could. But it's still that I'm
There's that double bass again in the background.
There's nothing more annoying than a desperate poet.
Like that. Crunchiness. All right, Colin. So you said that song was about the writer saying that he had writer's block. And as soon as you said that reminded me of course, my favorite band, Dream Theater's song Wither, which is about the same idea. So I'm guessing that this is a pretty common theme for people who write massive songs like this all the time. I mean, I have had writer block since I tried to become a musician at all. I think the fact that one of the things I always like chime in on is like when you see all these videos of people playing Petrucci's parts or Romeo's parts and people singing like this and people singing like that, it's like that is great. I mean, that's a massive talent to be able to replicate some of the stuff that these people do. But there's a whole other side of music that most people can't do, and that is write this stuff. That's a whole nother uber level of musicianship, is that not only can you replicate or play the stuff that some of these people have written, but could you write that? And is it going to be like that memorable? Is it going to be that well put together? Most people can't do that. So, I mean, writer's block is something that, you know, everyone goes through in their own particular field, whatever their creative field is. And so I like that idea, and it's a message that has been said. As far as the song goes, again, I've said this, and I think now that I've heard these guys 3 or 4 times, the one thing that I'm going to say that I don't like about these guys now, after 3 or 4 songs, is that every song sounds the same to me, like very similar. It's got the same format. The way he sings is the same. Even the breaks are the same. It's a very redundant kind of thing. And I would say, I've told you this before, this is this music gets kind of more on the cheesy end for me, more on the neoclassical end for me, which is kind of like stuff that I don't immediately connect with. So like, I just would say that this would probably be a band that I'm not going to be interested in that much. I can appreciate the amazing guitar. I think the guitar work and the clarity of his voice are the 2 strongest parts of this band. Like, his voice is really, really good, and the guitarists are just phenomenal. You can hear the technique. You can hear that they're good at writing their parts. So I give them credit for that completely. But as far as like compositional songs, they don't really hit me very much. So I apologize for that. As far as like, I know that Colin, you want me to like this because you like it. I'm sure Sasha wants me to like it as well because he likes this kind of stuff. But that's just going to be the different tastes that we have in music. And as Sasha said in the improv, I don't know about you, Colin, you had a couple comments in the live session. But as Sasha said specifically, like, the stuff that I liked in the live session, he didn't. And he didn't connect with it, and that tends to happen. But that's great. That's the difference between people's tastes and likes in music. And I'm very thankful for the fact that I got to hear this band. I kind of know what they sound like, and I think after 3 or 4 songs, I'm pretty sure I'm going to know what this band's kind of shtick is, like what they do. And yeah, so I'd say I don't connect with the music as much, but I can appreciate a lot of the parts that they have. So that's my honest take. I know it's always weird to give, you know, basically a poor take, or a take that you may not like, for the people who do this, because you're afraid they're going to get upset. But please don't get upset. I enjoy the fact that I got to listen to it, but it's just not my cup of tea. All right, here we go, you leprous people. Live video given to you by Adrian Widener. Leprous has been killing it for me lately. Let's see if they can continue on that roll. Please don't let this get fucking blocked. You guys always scare me with these live videos because it's gonna get blocked. You waste another hour of my time. Love that lowness. I like this so far. Ooh, that low change. This definitely makes me want to see them live. Adrian said there was the ex-drummer. So there's 2 drummers in this, as you can see. Playing with the shirt off. Nice. So sexy. Come on, the other dude needs to take his... Is that how they're trying to tell the difference between the 2? Ooh. Nice. This seems like this is focused on the singer kicking some serious vocal ass. All right, let's see where this goes. I hope it goes somewhere, because that was a beautiful beginning. Yes. Yes. Dude, this is moving up into one of my favorite songs. Yes, I want to see these guys live now. Holy shit. I like how they're switching it up. Yes. So much fucking emotion. I like that trash. Woo! Fuck yeah. Adrian, I can see why you think this is a great live performance. This makes me single-handedly want to see them live. Back to the beginning, yes. Beautiful composition right there. Great package right here. Fucking making me speechless. It's hard to do. Woo! That can't be the end, is it? Look at 3 minutes left. Okay, as for as cool as this ending is, another 2 minutes of this, I'll cut it off here. Wow. Still doesn't beat At the Bottom. Well, maybe. Maybe that's tied right now with At the Bottom. I love Flood and now Slave. Slave, when I listen to this for the second time, might surpass At the Bottom. I wonder what the album version of this sounds like and if it's as powerful, because that definitely, Adrian, was powerful. Great live performance. I want to know how much tweaking they did to that, because it sounds studio worthy. Sounds maybe better than a studio album could do. So, yeah. Leprous, as I said, I was down and out on Leprous after my first couple of listens, ready to move on. And the last 4 or 5 songs have completely brought me back to the light. And people said in the comments that it would. And I think it's just you guys picking the right song choices that you know that I'm going to like. And from what I'm gathering in the comments is that it's mostly the newer stuff that I'm liking, not so much the older stuff. And I know that there's probably a big divide between older Leprous fans and the newer, just like there is with Dream Theater, Rush, all these bands who've been around for a longer period of time, and they've kind of changed their style a little bit, or at least focus a little bit. Because let's say Dream Theater is Dream Theater, Rush is Rush, but there's certain people who like me, who like the older Dream Theater stuff more versus, I like it all, but I'm more prone to like the older style that they wrote versus the new stuff that they write. Then there's people that like the newer stuff that they write and can't stand the old stuff that they write. So that's probably what's happening here, is you've got this divide with the distinction of their style kind of focus. But I'll tell you what, from my standpoint, I'm definitely on the newer, this kind of stuff train for Leprous, because that was fucking sick. That was pure adrenaline and passion. So Adrian, nice pick. You got another one coming up here soon. But that was a nice pick, Adrian. You are probably... I can't say this for sure. I'm going to have to go through and think about this. But Adrian, I would say out of all the people who've requested songs on numerous occasions, you are probably the most consistently, and from my reaction, just for me, picking the best songs. Consistently picking the best songs. So, man, 2 thumbs up for that song. It's immediately going on my playlist. I'll listen to it again at the gym here in a couple minutes when I go. Nothing else to that vocal. The vocals were indeed great, Adrian, as you said they were. Just the power and the strength of the song, the droning, the feeling, everything about it is just like the other songs I've been listening to by them. So Leprous fans, you should be happy. Keep this train rolling, because I'm definitely ready to hear these guys, and I'm going to see them live once this pandemic shit's over. All right, here we are with Headspace, another Jappy request. I'm pretty sure I liked Headspace the first time I listened to them. Like this so far. Feels very progressive. Yes. Don't like the lyrics, tyrant, that kind of language, but fucking music is sick. I like that pause. And I like the tempo. The tempo's not too fast, just like in that. change and connected. Oh, duck, duck, duck. Oh, I even like the choice of keyboard sound. Nice. Good transition there. Great transitions. Oh, sounds very country. Country little right there. This building. Yep. See, it wasn't exploding, but it's building. Back to that beginning part. Yes. Good writing right here. I thought I was going to do it again. Man, we are 3 minutes in, and this is such a good song. This is like very similar to the Leper song in the way it feels. Not as good singing or lyrics. Okay, I like this better than the first part. Very staccato. See? Half. Dude, this song is sick. And I love the title. Fall of America. For the fall, this definitely should be like a Walls of Babylon section. Better be one where they just fucking go nuts. Good. That was, see, I like how they read those lines there. Mixed it up a bit. See, I don't mind staccato lines if it's very short, which they did earlier, but now they're doing this different kind of feel. Definitely needs to be more up in the mix. I think the guitar solo should be way higher in the mix than that was. That was nice. I like the piano. Breaking it up. like how they brought that back. Good harmonies. That sounds like that'd be the end of the song, but there's 4 fucking minutes left. Okay, I don't know where this is going, but I think it would have been better if that would have been the cutoff. Jappy, you always pick songs that tend to be 10 minutes plus, and they could be 7. But we'll see. I might be wrong. I might change my mind. I do like this kind of conjunction with what they were just playing. I'll say this now, if it ends epically, after going from the first part to this, and then it ends up building epically, this was the good part. See. So it's almost like they're looking back. Okay, starting to change my mind about the 7-minute mark. You can really hear that bass. Stacks. Yeah, I can see. I changed my mind. This last 3 minutes was worth it. I like that. That off. Oh. No, no, no. Completely unnecessary. Musically. That was completely unnecessary. Is this April Fool's? I mean, I know next week is the start of April. Is it sure April Fool's is not today? Because that little 30-second section was probably the most unbelievable change in a song that I've ever heard. I don't care if you explain it away with, well, they were trying to capture the blah, 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 the fall of America. No, that was absolutely ridiculous and retarded that they threw that in 30 seconds. Other than that, that song was fucking gold. That song was gold to the point where I changed my mind about when it broke at the 7-minute mark. That it was, if it would have just like ended with that droning, which, because it fit the context. Do you understand? It fit the context and it was like gonna drone out. That would have been fucking awesome. I don't even know the whole lyrics to the song, but musically, the droning out of the Fall of America would have been a lot better than for 30 seconds and then going back to it. What? Why did they do that? Fucking high. They must have been fucking high as shit when they added that piece in. They must have like took a break. Something happened when they're out on the break and came back. He's like, oh, dude, I got the sweet part. No, you shouldn't have taken a break. You should have just kept going, dude. Finish the song. So, Jappy, I'm not shitting on the song because obviously I loved it. I think this song, this is the, I think, second Headspace song, maybe third Headspace song I've listened to. I like them. 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 And I like this song a lot. It was even worth the 10 minutes because it's a 10-minute and 28-second song, but that 28 seconds should be shaved off because I'm going to just call it a 10-minute song. That was a great 10-minute song. I would say 2 thumbs up, even with that stupid 30 seconds in there. Still 2 thumbs up. Gold. Good job, Jappy. I want to hear more of these guys. What did you guys think? Say it in the comments below or in the chat. I want to hear what you guys thought because I thought this was a great song. All right. This is Vola. 24 light years. I've heard a lot of people say this song was better than last week's. It's gonna be tough because last week's was fucking awesome. Is this gonna get blocked too? It's the official music video. I love that too. And the drums with it, following that feel. I like this a lot. The ambiance is great.
I could leave this house, but I won't. There's an echo that seems to live on.
I was expecting something like the last song, which is very heavy.
24 footprints of day.
Dude, this is fucking awesome.
24 light years remain.
Yes. Yes, and it didn't change. It goes back to the beginning. I hope it stays like this for the whole song with a little section difference, but see, this is pretty repetitive, but it's soothing. It's not like a... And they're building on it, see? Dude, this is like a house feel. Deep house. Okay, that was good. Switch. I like how you can hear the organ in the back. Or keyboard. I think that's keyboard. Great melody. Is there something new? Oh, this is a...
There's an echo that seems to live on.
Dude, this band is moving up into my top 4.
24 footprints obtained.
It's like a mixture of like techno and not techno, like house. It's got that electronic feel to it. Reminds me of Future Primitive a little bit. That is a great way to end this hodgepodge. Wow. Man, that band. Okay, I'm going to defend myself for a second because a few of you try to get on me about not remembering that I did the song from last week. But as I said, that one was a drum reaction. And the drums were very high in the mix. I went back and watched it. When I'm being asked to watch the drums, like a replication live of drums, I'm going to focus less on the actual music of it than I am, in any other song like this. So that's why I didn't remember that I had heard the song before, because it was the drums that I had listened to, and I was really paying attention to what the drummer was doing, less so on like the melodies and the music like I am typically in a studio version of a song. So that's why I didn't remember. But last week's song was so sick, which was the drum song, but I didn't know it was a drum song. That was so sick. And this is like, I was expecting it to be similar because I just assumed, and it's not. That was completely poppy, that was completely housey, that was completely transcendent, that was completely relaxing. Like when I'm trying to study, when I'm trying to just chill out, I'm going to be listening to that song on repeat. So that was a great way to end. I mean, so far, I would say this whole hodgepodge today again was like monstrous, great songs. Not just a few good ones but like most of them were great songs. I mean, most of these will go on my playlist today. So great job as always. I'm glad we stuck to it. We are now free and the list is wide open. So if you want your request to get in, you know what to do. Otherwise, I'm going to see you guys next week. I do have something to say. I thought that I had, I'm sorry, I gotta let myself feel this. I thought that I had a spring break coming. But long story short, my contract is different than the actual teachers of the school. Even though I teach most of the time, it's not my focus of my job. My focus of the job is to get students jobs, and I teach a lot. I assumed that I was on the teaching schedule, and I'm not. So because I'm on another contract, I basically get this coming Friday, and the Monday off. So I get a long weekend. But instead of having all next week off, I don't. I have to go to work. So that whole I'm happy about, like, I'm going to be able to do, like, a bunch of pay-for-plays during the week, that's not going to happen. That's just going to be maybe Sunday and Monday because I do have to go back to work. There won't be students there, so it'll be nice. The building is just going to be basically me helping to catch up on work, I guess. I don't know why I have to be there, but I do. So regardless of that, throw your pay-for-plays in if you're interested. If not, next week I'll do my own, as I've said in the last couple months. But I'm sure that I'll be receiving some. I just received one about an hour ago. So again, I'm loving this ride, guys. I hope we keep going on it. As always, like and subscribe, and we will see you next week. Peace.